Millions of potters waste money buying clay when they don't have to. In this video, I'm going to compare buying commercial clay with collecting wild clay and discuss the pros and cons of those two different options. I'm going to get started right now by going out to collect wild clay, and I'll show you how that process works. I've got a secret to tell you. You see, I've got this alter ego named Drew who loves shopping for commercial clay. So while I'm out collecting wild clay, Drew's going to be in town shopping for commercial clay to show you the other options available. The advantages of wild clay? Well, besides the clay itself, collecting wild clay can be a fun adventure, giving you some time in nature to think and clear your mind. It also provides some light exercise, which I'm sure we could all use. And something that's especially important to me, collecting and using wild clay provides a connection to the earth for both myself and for my pottery. It looks like we might be waiting here a while Drew finishes up his shopping trip. So in the meantime, let's talk about where the best places to find wild clay are. One of the best places to look for wild clay is in road cuts. Any place where the earth is opened up so you can see those layers that lie beneath the surface. That's a great place to explore for wild clay. Now, it doesn't have to be as dramatic as this road cut behind me. Even a very shallow road cut can sometimes expose really awesome clay beds. So just get out there in the country and drive around and explore those road cuts looking for wild clay. Another great place to look for clay is construction sites. Obviously, I'm not getting in the way of the construction workers or the heavy equipment. I'm not crossing fences. Either around the perimeter or in the area with permission is a great place because the ground's already torn up, so you can see those layers of soil that exist beneath the surface. It's a good place to see where the vegetation's been removed and get a good idea of what soils are there. Another great place to look for clay is along stream banks. Just like construction sites and road cuts, any place that the ground is opened up and you can see what those layers of earth are underneath. So this is a great example. I've got a stream bank here. I've got a cut that's probably 12 feet deep, and you can see different layers of soil inside here, and you can kind of dig in and sample all the different layers and see if any of those are clayey. It's a likely place for clay to be deposited along streams and rivers, so it's a great place to start your search. When you find something that you think might be clay, you need to test it. So I bring along a water bottle, and I just take some of the material in question, and I just get it wet. It might already be wet depending on where you live. I live in Arizona, where clay is usually dry. But all you're looking for is just to get it kind of kneaded up and into a plastic state, and see just how moldable it is. In this case, because it was dry, it's going to take a little while. So I'll just keep working on this. So once you get it all kind of kneaded up so that it's plastic, nice and gooky, you can just roll out a little coil and just see if you can bend it around your finger without it breaking. If you can wrap that around your finger without it breaking, you've got a pretty decent clay. The pros of using commercial clay, aside from the clay itself and its ease of acquisition, it gives you an opportunity to go shopping if that's your thing. People talk about saving the environment by banning plastic straws or changing to fluorescent light bulbs, but these are mere drops in the bucket. Let's face it, a lot of the destruction in the natural world is screened from our eyes and paid for by the products we purchase. In my mind, it comes down to this. Which of these scenarios would I rather support? Small-scale resource gathering with wild clay, or large-scale industrial quarrying for commercial clay? So let's compare the two processes side by side. In this hand, we'll put commercial clay, and in this hand, wild clay. So here we've got spend some money, and here we've got free. On this side, we've got fast and convenient. On this side, we've got more time and labor involved. In this hand, we have an industrialized process. On this side, small-scale craft. And finally, on this side, we have a shopping trip. On this side, we have a super fun outdoor adventure. In my mind, there's no question. If you're interested in working with wild clay, you should definitely check out this video here, which is going to help you recognize wild clay in nature when you see it. All right, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.